From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. You'll experience the difference with C&B Linen because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Well, good Thursday afternoon. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your forecast. We're expecting isolated showers and storms this afternoon and into the early evening hours, but our main focus over the next several days will be the building heat coming back in across the area. Yep, summertime is definitely not over here for the Tennessee Valley. Let's get right into your forecast. Starting off with this afternoon, there are your shower and storm chances. They're only around 20%, but we do anticipate some of them to develop this afternoon and into the early evening hours. Temperatures getting up into the upper 80s and lower 90s across the area, but just wait. Once we get into next week, yep, that's going to get hotter than that. Hometown forecast today, 89 in Chapel Hill, 89 in Fayetteville, 88 in Pulaski, 89 in Loretto, 91 degrees over there in Waynesboro. Across the state line, it's 89 in Athens, 88 in Owens Crossroads, 90 in Hartselle and Falkville, 91 in Moulton, 91 over there in the Shoals. Evening forecast, hold on to that umbrella early on, maybe towards the mid-evening hours, but once we get into the late evening hours, rain chances get down below 20%, and we should start to dry out and start to lose some of that cloud cover. Going into the overnight hours, we will start to see our temperatures drop down into the upper 50s to around 60 across southern Tennessee, more low to mid-60s can be expected across northern Alabama, and there could be some patchy fog that develops, especially for areas that did see some of that rainfall today. Tomorrow, more of the same today. We're still gradually warming up, but we won't really warm up until we get into the end of the week and into next week. But we are still expecting upper 80s and lower 90s for highs once we get into tomorrow afternoon. Let's walk you through it with your futurecast here. Clouds continue to build in today. Here are those isolated showers and storms. Notice most places just remain dry. That continues into your late evening hours, holding on to maybe a small chance at an isolated shower as we approach midnight tonight. But once we get to the overnight hours, we should be completely dry and pretty much cloud-free across the area with maybe some of that patchy fog that tries to develop. Now, tomorrow afternoon, more puffy cumulus clouds start to build back in, and one or two of them could become a brief shower, but we're not expecting huge rain chances. Once again, tomorrow, they're only around 10%. A lot of places just remain dry. And that Friday evening forecast looks good too. Going into your Saturday morning, starting off with just mostly sunny skies. Once we get to the afternoon, more of those kind of puffy cumulus clouds start to develop with the peak hitting of the day. But those should not contain any rain showers. We're looking absolutely dry for your Saturday, and that continues into your Sunday. And because we have high pressure across the area, not only does that keep the rain chance down, but that brings the temperatures back up as we go into the weekend. So Saturday morning, here's that area high pressure. It's starting to build in. There's that clouds that I mentioned. Same situation on your Sunday, just some passing clouds, no rain chances as we go into your weekend and into early next week. Notice most of those rain chances that get close to us stay well off to our west as that system off to our west just kind of hangs out across parts of the Central Plains. Once we get into your Tuesday, we might start to see a small chance at an isolated shower or storm that tries to develop, but most places just will be dry. As you see here on your rain chances for the next 7 days, Monday also has a very low-end chance, but unfortunately, with the drought that's still building across the Tennessee Valley, there's no real relief in sight. I do not see any signal in the model guidance for some beneficial rainfall that's coming down the pipe for the next 7, maybe even 10 days. But what I can tell you is the heat will be building in. 94 degrees on your Monday, 93 on Tuesday. We start to lower the heat ever so slightly going into your Wednesday, but we still anticipate low 90s, which is above average for this time of year.